Yeah, I can totally see how this is gonna lead to either kind of a neutral ending where he doesn't end up with anyone, kind of like how this one kind of choices you can make one choice you make in Mai's route in canon leads to a completely neutral ending where it's just like, it just kind of ends like time just passes, just like, oh, that's winter over with then, it's spring and all that. It's like, yeah, but you're single now. Oh, you each just like, oh yeah, well, it's kind of a bummer ending really, isn't it? Didn't end up with any of them while being on a route. Maybe that's what it's gonna be like here, rather than just like, oh, it's so depressing. It's more of, it's depressing, but not like overwhelmingly so. Although, it depends how you look at it. I woke up late. I crept out of bed and looked at the scenery out the window. The formerly flourishing cherry blossoms were all gone. The leafless branches were swaying empty in the wind. Usually, people would enjoy the cherry trees without their leaves after the blossoms were gone, but it was only January. The whole town looked empty somehow. Honestly, I have no idea how you can have like a neutral ending at this point with this route, though. I begrudgingly went downstairs, prepared breakfast, and ate emotionlessly. Normally, Yume and Otne would be here, but they didn't come by this morning. Maybe they were giving me my space. Anzu forgot about me as Sakura-san was gone, and Otne and Yume didn't come over. I felt as if I'd lost my family as I sat there eating alone. I felt as if I was the only one left in the whole world. Damn, this isn't good. I shook my head to drive away those bad thoughts. Then the calendar caught my eye. It's January 29th today. That's right. Today is Anzu's birthday. You didn't get the present.
何の日だか知ってる?
It's your birthday, right?
知っててくれたんだ.
Akane and Koka remind me over and over again.
誕生日一緒に祝ってくれる?
I was going to, even if you didn't ask.
じゃあ約束ね.
I'm imagining that that's the big difference between the routes, is that promise is kept. A promise, huh? It sounded empty now. Anzu wouldn't remember it.
誕生日一緒に祝ってくれる?
Yet I made a promise. She'd been living without a family after she lost her foster mother. Didn't I decide to become her family? Then why wouldn't I celebrate her birthday? Alright, I made up my mind. I didn't care if she'd forgotten me. I didn't care if this might be the last time. I should at least tell her a happy birthday for one last time. I walked slowly to Anzu's house. For some reason I didn't feel like taking the bus there. So it took longer than expected, but I was able to cool my head on my way. I was thinking about what I should say to her when I saw her, but I couldn't think of anything. In the meantime, I arrived at Anzu's house. There was no time to think anymore. That was because Anzu was standing in front of her house alone. Hello? I squeezed out my courage and talked to Anzu. When Anzu noticed me and bowed, she opened her mouth.
こんにちは。私に用ですか?
My heart was shaken by her response. Well, I guess you can say that.
あなた、確か.
My precious girl stared at my face.
ごめんなさい。どこかで見たような気もするんだけど、最近忘れっぽくて。
We saw each other yesterday in class.
そう。ごめんなさい。あまり印象がなくて。
You were at Principal Yoshiro's house, right? I saw you there too.
あの時の。ごめんなさい。人の顔を覚えるのが苦手になってしまって。
That's okay. I was just passing by, so I thought I should say hi.
挨拶?
You know, it'd be awkward to say happy birthday at a time like this, so I was stuck for words. What are you doing, by the way? It's cold out, but you're standing in front of your house. Anzu looked down.
人を待ってたの。
Someone? Who?
それがわからないの。でもなんだか待っていなきゃいけないような気がして。
I see. I remembered what you told me.
もし私が義行のこと忘れちゃっても、本当は義行のこと好きだからね。
Anzu was waiting for me without realizing it. I was moved to tears. God damn it! The strings of the heart! Oh, the feels. Anzu talked to me timidly. Yes?
あなた、お名前は？
Huh? It was heartbreaking that she asked me my name, but I pretended to be fine and answered. Yoshiyuki, Sakurai Yoshiyuki.
義行さん。もし時間があるなら、ちょっと付き合ってくれませんか？
What do you mean?
実は今日、私の誕生日なんです。誕生日に一人でぼんやり過ごすのもどうなんだろうと思って。忙しいならいいんですよ。でもせっかく来てくれたんだし、ちょっとそのあたりを歩きませんか？
Yeah, I'm completely fine. Let's do that. Anzu took me to the observation point in Sakura Park. This is...
ここ、私のお気に入りの場所なんですよ。
I could see the ocean in the distance. It was quite a view. Anzu and I were standing where the sky and ocean met. What more could I possibly want than this?
この島に来て、初めてここで海を見たとき、すごく感動したの。変だよね。他の大切なことはどんどん忘れていっちゃうのに、ここの景色だけは何度見ても綺麗。もし私がここの景色を忘れてしまっても、またここに来れば、初めてここに来た時のように優しい気持ちになれるって思えるの。
Anzu.
ごめんなさい。勝手にベラベラ喋っちゃって。
Oh, please continue. I'm listening.
なんでだろう。あなたにはいろいろ話せる気がする。
Anzu smiled. I feel honored. Anzu shrugged and smiled one more time, then she turned her back to me.
私ね、小さな頃から、記憶障害っていうのかな。記憶の機能にちょっと問題があったの。
Anzu started talking about her past while looking at the ocean.
生活できないほどひどくはなかったんだけど、それでも普通の人ができることもなかなかできなくて、何倍も時間がかかったりしてね。だから私、両親に捨てられたんだ。
Oh, abandoned you?
捨てられたっていうか、施設に入れられたの。親という立場を放棄したのよ、うちの親。
That was what happened.
全くどんな親だろうって思っちゃうよね。でもね、私、両親の名前も顔も全然覚えてないの。捨てられたってことは覚えてるのに、変だよね。
Anzu laughed self-derisively.
でもね、そんな私を引き取ってくれるって人がいてね、私、この島に来たの。
Anzu told me a little about it in the past. She told me that her parents left her, but I didn't know it was because of her learning disability. I thought her memory had been good since childhood thanks to the Yokomura memorization method.
おばあちゃんに引き取られて、この初音島に来てから、私は幸せだったんだ。
Hardships?
ええ、いろいろ。ほら、子供って残酷だから。
I think sometimes, putting it a little lightly, kids can be right little bastards. And the horrible thing is, it doesn't really change with age a lot of times as well, does it? That was true. Children sometimes do cruel things as a result of their innocent behavior. They tend to exclude things that aren't familiar to them. Well, you could say the same about any ages, really. I mean, how many douchebags are there in the world that, kind of look at people and just if there's anything different, they will take that difference and will bring them down so that they will feel like they're above. I could only imagine what the hardships she had gone through were, but I could tell that she had suffered.
だからね、私、ある日お願いしたの。みんなと同じ、それ以上に記憶力が良くなりますようにって、大きな桜の木に。
It all comes together. The tree. Nanaka. Natsu maybe, I'm not entirely sure. And now, Anzu. That tree is very, very important, but that was pretty obvious from the get-go, really, wasn't it? But I still wonder, why does the tree die in each route? And for that matter, I can't remember if it's... I think it starts to bloom again at the end of the routes, though, if I recall. But I can't remember how it goes like that, and I'm not sure if it's ever been explained yet. It is a mysterious tree, and I'm pretty sure that it's got something to do with Sakura. Very much so, but I can't quite link it. We'll have to find out as the plot goes further with these routes. Was the big cherry tree she was referring to the everlasting cherry tree that had died? Put the pieces together, Yoshiyuki. She wished upon towards this cherry tree, and since it died, her memory has started to go.
そしたらね、不思議なんだけど、次の日から記憶力がすごく良くなったの。だから私、神様って本当にいるんだなって思った。すごいんだよ。一度見聞きしたものは絶対に忘れないの。どんな些細なことでも。
Magic. The magic spell cast on Anzu. Was it the cherry tree that made all that happen?
記憶力が良くなれば、きっとみんなと仲良くやっていける。毎日が素敵になる。そう信じてたんだけどね。実際は違った。現実じゃそんなことは全然なかったの。そりゃそうだよね。辛いことがあっても忘れることができないんだから、どんどん辛い記憶は積み重なっていくんだから。おばあちゃんが死んで遺産の相続のごたごたに巻き込まれて、ひどいこともたくさん言われて、私何度も忘れたいと思った。私昔の方が幸せだったんだなってつくづく思ったよ。嫌なことを忘れてしまえる方がずっとずっと幸せだって。
I suddenly realized that it was already dark. I timidly talked to her. But there must have been some fun stuff too, right? Anzu turned around and shook her head a little.
私には覚えておきたいほど素敵な出来事なんてなかったの。
Did that mean that her memories with me weren't worth remembering?
よく夢を見たわ。嫌な思い出が雪になってどんどん降り積もっていく夢。でも他の人の雪は溶けるのに、私の雪だけは絶対に溶けなくて、どんどん降り積もって私を飲み込んでしまう。息苦しくてとっても怖い夢。その夢を見るたび、私何度も元の自分に戻りたいって思った。
That dream sounded familiar, so it was her dream. You remember now? Okay, don't ruin the mood. I couldn't help smiling when I found out about it.
でもね、
You dense
風見学園に入ってからは違った。忘れたくない楽しい思い出ができた。忘れたくない人ができた。
That's great.
はずなの。楽しいことが、嬉しいことがあったはずなの。はずなのに。
Anzu looked down.
それが何だったのか、今はもう思い出せないの。
Anzu. Believing that her memory went back to how it used to be because the everlasting cherry tree had died. Wow, it took you long enough to... No, don't ruin the mood.
笑っちゃうでしょ。桜の木が枯れてしまって遊んでた元の自分に戻ったっていうのに、大切なことまで忘れてしまって。
Even though she was smiling, tears were flowing.
私、バカみたい。
The tears overflowed from her eyes. I couldn't help holding Anzu. Anzu. I couldn't say anything to her. All I could do was hold her, the girl I loved. I didn't care if she pushed me away thinking that I was a pervert, but I couldn't help it.
不思議。
But Anzu didn't refuse me, she leaned her head against my chest.
どうしてだろう。暖かくて安心できるの。この感覚、この匂い、知っているような気がする。
Anzu.
ごめんなさい。もうちょっとだけこうさせてもらってもいい？
Sure.
ありがとう。
For a while we held each other under the dim moonlight, feeling each other's warmth.
ここま
That
で
was
でいいから。
abrupt. I walked her home, Anzu beamed when we got there.
すっかり暗くなっちゃったわね。私のわがままに付き合ってもらっちゃってごめんなさい。
Anzu smiled bashfully. Her smile looked beautiful under the moonlight. You're welcome, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
また会える？
Anzu asked timidly. Sure, see you again. That wasn't really truthful. It would turn out to be a lie eventually.
でも次に会った時、私があなたのことを覚えてなかったら、あなたどうするの？
Then I'll introduce myself again.
そう。
Anzu smiled as if she felt relieved to hear what I said.
じゃあまた。
Yeah.
気をつけて帰ってね。
Anzu started walking into her house. Happy birthday, Anzu.
ありがとう。
Anzu smiled and closed the door. She kept smiling until the door was completely shut. I realized that I was standing alone at the observation point she had taken me to. The moonlight surrounded me gently. I remembered her face. Maybe I should have gone into her house, but I didn't feel that I had enough reason to do that. Just like, oh, if I brought a present, maybe. After all, I was able to wish her a happy birthday, and she thanked me. I was satisfied with just that. I concentrated on my ears. I could hear the waves in the distance. The winter sky was so clear it looked as if the stars might start falling. It was beautiful. Maybe because the scenery was too beautiful. I felt as though I was the only one who existed in this world. The solitude felt so real. Wrong button. I'm an idiot. I burst into laughter because what I'd imagined felt too silly. It'd be better if only I disappeared from this world than to be left all alone. Maybe not. I listened to the waves for a while. I heard the sound of cars passing by in the distance on top of the crashing waves. I felt like I heard Anzu's voice in the roaring waves.
また会える？
She asked me. I hoped that I would, but we said goodbye for today. We'd see each other someday. Did he just disappear? sound of crashing waves remained audible from the point, even after I left. Yeah, so that's the ending for the bad ending, is it? Just like, did he literally disappear, like, physically, or did he just walk away? I'm guessing he legitimately just vanished. That's my guess, because it seemed like with Miss Koshi-sensei, when she couldn't just like, huh? So what? That was clear she wasn't doing that just to confuse him. She seemed like she literally could not see or hear him. Like, maybe faintly hear him, but just like, who's there? Oh, must be imagining things. Something like that. So, like, does it have, like, an effect where, like, if the cherry blossom tree remains dead, then Yoshiki, eventually affected by it, disappears? How are we for time? Wow, only an hour and 38 minutes? I thought it'd be a lot longer than that. Well, that's good, because I'm not freaking leaving this recording session on a downer. We are loading from the 29th. To that point where he made the silly decision not to go searching for a birthday present. It's quite something that affects the route so greatly. Well, the ending at least. But I don't know how the real ending will actually go. It's your birthday, Ko. No. It's Anzu's birthday, of course. It's Anzu's birthday. Skip. Okay, let's find a gift together. Because you'll say, I'll pick a gift by myself some other time. No, you won't. You'll get distracted by all the shit that goes down and completely forget about it, even in that moment, right at the looking out at the ocean. You forgot even then, so we're getting this gift now! Alright, I get it. Let's pick a present for her together. It's gonna be so weird now, going back through the route. I'm probably just gonna skip any scenes that we've seen before just to, like, get through it. But seriously, it's gonna look really weird. I'm not good at choosing presents. Well, at all, really. Forgot entirely about it. So I shall rely on you. Leave it to me and my boobs, they will point the way. God damn, that depressing ending. It leaves, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like someone just, like, smacked you in the chest, like, ugh. Just like, we must do something about that immediately. Let's get some more cheerful shit back up in here. Coco took me into a store she recommended. The whole store is decorated in pastel shades and filled with plush goods. I don't seem to fit in here. That was my honest comment. I feel like a gym surrounded by white blood cells. I know that. She was right. Despite her cool looks, Anzu liked cute stuff. So she was right that Coco chose this store. I looked around inside the store. Of course I was the only male customer. I must have looked odd. Wait. It shouldn't be rare for the staff to see male customers shopping for their girlfriends, so they shouldn't mind me. So I thought I was just imagining the feeling of isolation. I knew that, but still, it was definitely the right decision to come with Coco. It most certainly was, indeed. Phew. It's the sign that we've got the bad ending out of the way, so now we won't have as much a punch in the feels at the end of it all. Coco found a cute stuffed animal. I didn't know its name, but it was a popular mascot that girls liked. It's always a stuffed animal, isn't it? There were tons of familiar characters I didn't know the names of. Stuffed animals are bulky. I wouldn't like it if it's bulky when I give her a gift.
ほうほう、スマートに渡したいと。
Well, yeah, kinda.
じゃあこれは
Coco showed me a small music box. It was decorated with a detailed mascot on top. It looked pretty. It's always gotta have a mascot on it, though. It wouldn't be bulky when it was wrapped. Yeah, something like this.
じゃあこれにする
It'd be better if the character on top was... I looked around on the same shelf. This is it. This is good. I found the one I liked in the display and picked it up.
それすごくかわいい
Isn't it?
よしゆき、結構こういうの見る目あるんだね
I'd feel awkward in his place. It'd be like, I don't know, man. If I pick any of these out, I'm probably gonna get odd look from her. Just be like, you just seriously gonna give her that? It's like, you know, this is why I just let other people choose, because I don't want the awkward realization that to the other person, it's like, that's, you got a bad or weird taste there, man. This one's much better. It's like, that's your taste. I say we go with this one. Just like, but this one's much better. Look, we're shopping for my girlfriend, not yours, so deal with it. You think so? I wasn't sure, but I felt good when she said that. Okay, I'll ask the clerk to gift wrap this.
あ、待って
In lag. Coco stopped me when I was headed to the checkout.
ついでと言ってはなんだけど
Interruption? What is it?
私もこのキーホルダーが欲しいななんて
Coco pointed at the small shelf with keychains near the music box I picked up. Why don't you get one?
そうじゃなくて私にも買って
Whose birthday is this supposed to be for? Why? Why does she want me to spend more on top of this?
おだちん
As a thank you gift? It was true that I could only enter the store because Coco was with me. I looked at the shelf Coco was pointing at. I found a sign with round letters that said 100 yen each. Well, it wouldn't hurt much.
本当
Which one do you want? There was a variety of keychains on the shelf.
それはよしゆきが選んでよ
Me?
いいからいいから
I picked a small keychain from the shelf that I thought Coco would like. Is this good? Coco beamed from ear to ear. I don't know why, but I was just thinking of Pretty. I forget, is it the Sigia, the series I think he's originally from, but he's also like in Trinity Universe, a game that I've mentioned a few times, because like, that running joke kind of thing I had going on in few LPs where I'd be like, level up! Because in that game they level up and they just keep saying things like that. But yeah, he's pretty much like some kind of space pirate slave thing, I don't know. But he always says dude at the end of everything, so it's random. I just thought maybe that's the keychain. I don't know why. Thank you very much. Anzu's birthday present and Coco's keychain were wrapped separately and we left the store. The store clerk seemed used to handling male customers. She asked if the item was a gift. I was like, no, I bought it for myself. I hope Anzu will like it.
きっと喜んでくれるよ
Coco nodded. I thought that it wasn't the present itself that would please the person who'd receive it. It was the time and effort of the giver who put into selecting the gift that make the recipient happy. I've never felt that way before, but I was able to today. Is that thanks to Coco as well? So, Coco, here's my thank you for today. I handed her the wrapping bundle containing the keychain. I didn't tell the store clerk gift wrapping wasn't necessary, so it looked like a gift.
わーいありがと
Coco received the parcel with both hands. It's just 100 yen keychain. Are you really that happy?
うこれ今日の記念にするね
That's an exaggeration.
いいの記念なの
Then Coco stowed the keychain in her bag as if it was something valuable. She fell quiet for a moment, then she shook her head. I didn't know what was going on, so I looked into her eyes as Coco lifted her head.
さあ、帰ろう。
Dance as ever, Yoshiyuki. She was beaming. Yeah. I started walking. Coco followed me like a child, just like she used to.
そのプレゼント、ちゃんとアンズに渡すんだよ。
Indeed. You don't have to remind me.
絶対だよ。
Yeah.
渡すときは、私に渡すときとは違うんだから、ちゃんと目を見て渡すんだよ。
This is the ultimate changing point, really, isn't it? I know. On the way back, Coco preached to me on how to hand Anzu the present. It was a bit unexpected.